So I've got that recording. The light is turned on. The mic is on. Clap sync. Clap sync. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Let me go ahead and make sure this is working.
Why does my mouse feel so weird? What is that? Oh no! Why is it so squishy? Why is it this tagged? Oh, okay, hold on. Maybe it's just the oh shit! My keyboard! Did someone... Oh no, it's a... God damn it! Not again! Is that poop? Oh wait, no, that's frosting.
Is it happening again? Oh, no. Not the cake. Not the cake. Not the cake. Not the cake. No.
Hello boyo, and welcome back to my video that has a buttercream filling topped with a chocolate ganache and me modeling chocolate. With Netflix increasing their monthly subscription rate to $19.99 a month for 4K streaming, they now have pockets that run deeper than allegations made against Shane Dawson. More money means that we get more amazing originals like Sexy Yummy Monster, Love is Blurry, Temptation Island, but hosted by this couple, and the inevitable documentary that we'll get about Will Smith and the struggles with his hand after he slapped a certain someone on a certain night. I know the joke is a little outdated now, but I wrote this a while ago and it still made me laugh, so I'm keeping it in here. Speaking of things that shouldn't be full productions, let's talk cake. Me and my very real girlfriend have been obsessed with watching baking shows on Netflix specifically because they're just interesting enough, and I lost my Roku remote in 2019, so. We both saw a few TikToks about this, but this one took the cake. The idea of someone seeing this trend on TikTok and then approaching a Netflix executive is barely shy of an epic poggers moment. L plus ratio plus your dog water. Whatever the fuck that means.
Okay, just be confident. Billionaires love confidence.
Next.
Okay, here we go. Hi everyone, my name is Jeremy and I would like to approach the Netflix board with a new show concept. Proceed. Thank you. So the concept would begin with the beautiful stories of our people of color, LGBTQ plus community, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, etc. And we'd want to create a realistic environment so that these people can feel represented, identifying with
my grandson showed me a video the other day of someone who made a cake look exactly like a shoe.
Really?
Everybody's talking about it nowadays.
And representing...
Let's just say I hope they put some soul into it. I wouldn't know how to. You want to know why? 'Cause I'm rich! I've got so much money, it's not even funny. But I'm laughing anyway.
Should I leave or...
No, they do this all the time. Just let them do it.
Oh, we gotta do that.
Oh, shit. No. Next. Oh. Okay.
I swear, it's like people don't want to be original nowadays. My gosh. Because I don't have a soul.
What's going on, big boys? I'm gonna get straight to it. I wanna have a show where someone cuts into various shit to see if it's cake or not. I saw it on TikTok.
That is the best idea I've ever heard in my life. I never heard anything like it before.
This man's a genius. Why didn't I think of that? Amazing.
Somebody call Mikey Day.
Is it cake? If you can read the title, you have an idea of what the show's about. 9 realistic cake artists compete battle royale style, or should I say baking royale style, for a grand prize of $50,000. Everyone and their mom being Betty Crocker, we're talking about how bad this show was. First little bit of it's actually pretty good. It sets the tone for the show well, we learn more about the cake artist, and there are no bad jokes.
Johnny Hats. Sounds like a mafia guy. Johnny Hats!
Yet. Cake, birthday cake. I grew up watching the Food Network with my mom of course being Betty Crocker. So a lot of the baking tropes were baked into my head. Yeah, I just got baked with my mom. Happy 420. Similar to a reality show or a sitcom, there is a formula to be followed and then you sprinkle in your own bits of originality. And I think Is a Cake does that pretty darn well. It gives off the usual baking show vibes, with the bakers getting like 100 years to bake a cake, the talking headshots between baking, people saying things that I don't understand, but it looks tasty, so I just nod my head in agreement.
When you finally mount your piece on a piece of cardboard for presentation, if your tiltscape's off, if there's not enough of an air gap, then you have a horrible tiltscape.
It's not a word. It doesn't exist. We made it up.
All of that. It's interesting because it feels more like a game show than anything else. It's a combination of a few things. Judges at first are not judging on taste. It's more so based on fooling them into picking the real rubber duck and not your caked up rubber duck. It's also like 4 nautical miles away, so that helps. If 2 or more bakers are able to fool the judges, that is when close-up appearance comes into play and flavor. I mean, that's the only reason Andrew was able to win, so.
Cake, birthday cake.
Fun fact, Andrew was on another baking show called Halloween Baking Championship, but that didn't go as well. And he was also a guest judge on a Buddy versus Duff in 2021. So he's been a very busy boy and a very talented boy at that. So kudos on you, Andrew. All of them are really talented. The teacher all the way to the 18-year-old that skipped his high school graduation to be there. And I gotta say, they made some neato shit. This right here, that's meat. Or is it? That's an asparagus in most countries. Yeah, you're looking at that one right. It's invisible. They have this like extra cash segment where the winner will pick between 2 separate things, like a bag of money or like a cash register. Wow, who's making those cakes? I don't know who's busting it down cake style in the back, but these ones are different. All the cake artists are very talented and they all make really cool stuff, but we see the process so we know which one is fake going into the judges picking them. Also, Rebecca Black is a judge. Just wanted to add that in there somewhere. So they'll pick between these 2 things, and it's really difficult. Even on camera, some of them I could not tell which one was cake and which one was the real thing. It wouldn't be fair if they let those people in the back making these cakes on the show. It's not a level playing field. The tiltscape does not add. You tell me which one you think is cake. Leave a comment, 1 or 2.
Cake, birthday cake.
I think the set also plays a part into the Price is Right game show vibe. One thing being the big glittery wall that spins. That plays a part in it. There's a bunch of the shitty knockoff brands like the I beer.
Are stressed, don't worry. It's gonna be alright. After a long day.
The music itself is also very Behind Door 3 type beat. Overall, the production was pretty decent, minus some terrible lighting, making Mikey Day look like a biblically accurate angel. Making Mikey Day look like Flashback Mary. Making Mikey Day look like a deep-fried meme from a kid who definitely says the hard R. Asking around, it seemed like most people liked the show, so why was it getting so much hate? That's because of writer, actor, comedian, producer, rapper? Mikey Day.
Cake, birthday cake.
He is self-proclaimed one of the white guys on SNL, and ooh, it shows. There's something about his stage presence, his aura, if you will. He doesn't pass the vibe check. You know what I mean? When I was researching for this, I remembered where I first heard the name Mikey Day. Of course, it was from one of those nights that I couldn't sleep, so I put on MTV at 2 a.m. And what was playing? Wild and Out. It's a stupid spelling. Oh.
Hey, yo,
Mikey. MGK is shaking in his boots. It just seems like Mikey Day is uncomfortable all the time, or he's just reading off of a script.
No, that's the cake version of me. The bakers we have on the show are really talented.
That's just my opinion though. He's been in TV since '99, so he must be doing something right. Right? It feels like he almost channeled SNL and played a character playing the host of a game show. I wasn't a fan, personally. Again, from the people that I've asked, for the most part, Mikey Day has consistently been the least favorite part of the show. Most people saying, pretty fucking corny. Some others hitting him with a, ooh, the cringe god. From what I'm hearing, Mikey Day needs to go Mikey Night Night. My opinion? Thanks for asking. Probably reading some jokes off of a script, has certain bullet points to hit, and he's making a check. It's his day job. What are you gonna do? He goes up there, he says, is it cake? Tells a couple bad jokes, and then goes home. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Cake, 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 birthday cake.
What's the point of all of this? Netflix has some of the deepest pockets in the game to do whatever shows they want. It's even more apparent when you see how much money gets pushed into promoting just baking shows alone. Nailed it. Baking Impossible, Sugar Rush, Extra Sweet, Bake Squad, Nailed It Holiday, Nailed It Mexico, Sugar Rush, Christmas, Zumbos, Just Desserts. Is It Cake to me is at least a little more interesting as a concept, but it's nothing I haven't seen already. That's the thing about trends though. It happens and then it moves on to the next thing. I don't need a full production to remember that these people are crazy talented, and to remember that episode of Cake Boss where they made a literal baby cake. I challenge Netflix to spend a little less money promoting the same show over and over and over again, and maybe consider pushing or finishing some of the more intricate series that support our LGBTQIA+ and people of color. They did it before. Some of my personal favorite shows on Netflix, one being The Get Down, the writing, the actors, the directors, the soundtrack, and it just stopped. They just stopped funding it because they didn't promote it. Same thing happened with One Day at a Time, a phenomenal twist to the average sitcom. Having a series for the family that handles sensitive topics such as race or queer identity is much more fulfilling to me than full House. I guess instead of finishing these shows, they would rather give Mikey Day a knife and watch him cut various forms of cake. So, you know, now that I think about it, Netflix probably does shows like this because they're easy. I'd actually argue a little too easy. Oh, you don't believe me?
Hello and welcome back to Can I Eat That? The only show where you have to ask before you take a bite. So you just got to witness our wonderful baker, Josh, create a very realistic cake to see if we can what? Can we eat that? I love doing that. Yes. So let's go ahead and meet our judges for the night. First up, we have a nondescript SNL cast member. How you doing tonight? Hi, I'm contractually obligated to be here. Yes, you are. We also have a niche TikTok personality. So tell me, what kind of TikToks do you make? So I create sculptures made out of toilet paper rolls, and I sell them to people who have uncontrollable IBS. Trying to make a positive and negative type thing, you know? Well, I'll be giving you a call after the show, I'll tell you that much. Link in bio. And that is fantastic. And last but certainly not least, we have some fashion guy. So tell me, my fit, 1 to 5, what do you think? I'll be honest, honey, I don't think you want me to answer that on TV. Well, with that said, I can tell you my self-esteem is at a 0. So let's go ahead and get this show on the roll. Josh, are you ready? Yes, I am ready. All right, so for $50,000, let's find out, can we eat that? So judges, if you could do me a favor and get the binoculars from under your podium. Oh, thank you. Now, if you look that way, and you look very, very, very far out, you will see 5 candles. One of these candles is not a real candle and is indeed a cake. So it is your job to spot the difference. Okay, is everyone ready? All right, starting now. Oh my God, they all look the same. I don't know which one it is. I've seen these before. 2 is definitely real, no doubt. I think there's a shine on 3, makes it look a little bit real. I don't know, the shine on 4 looks a little weird. Really? 1 maybe, it looks a little dented? I don't know, we have to pick one. Guys, I don't know, I have to pick a number. I don't know. 2, I don't 1. Okay, judges. You went with 5. What about 5 made you think that that was a cake? For me, the wick looks a little bit off. The wick looks a little weird. Darling, same here. Same here. Honestly, everyone was just kind of yelling at me and I got scared and I just hit a number. I just hit a number. I don't know. Okay, so this is the one that the judges have decided is a cake. So for $50,000, let's find out. Can we eat this? We cannot, Josh. Oh my God. Looks like you are the winner of $50,000. I really thought I botched it.
Well played, well played.
Congratulations.
That was good.
Congratulations to Josh. And indeed, we cannot eat this. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. Good. Okay, but really, Tiltscape. Is that a thing?
Cake, 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 birthday cake.
I have a couple things I want to add before I let you go. Now I've been able to kind of sit and digest the show. I don't want to give it any credit. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. The more I watched the show, the less I wanted to watch the show. When I first recorded this, I didn't want to focus on Johnny, but we need to talk about Johnny. Johnny is here, and Johnny's a menace. Spoilers for a show that I don't think you should watch at all, but he just cheats. Just cheats and wins $10,000 out of it.
My taco shells turned out pretty well, but I don't want the decoys to look perfect. So I'm gonna put some of my deep red tomatoes on one of them in hopes that they look fake.
And then it's like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna not talk about it. In the next episode, he just goes, you know what? Cheating can win you $10,000.
This should be a lesson to the children out there that lying and deceiving can make you a lot of money.
Second of all, I learned the only redeeming quality of the show were the artists. They were fun to watch, seeing them interact, which very little they did, but they were fun, they were quirky, they were spunky. Every time Mikey Day ended up on there, I liked the show a little less. And then the judges would come in, some corny, some not as corny, but wow, it's hard to watch it 4 or 5 times in a row. I'll say that. And lastly, I would just like to add, if you didn't know, it's official, another season is coming. There are so many shows, the ones I listed before and many others, that should get another season. This is not one of them. What are they gonna do? What else? What else? You gonna cut more things that are cake or not cake? That's it? Really? You gonna spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 an episode to cut more cake? That seems like a waste of money to me. I'll go out there. Give me better treatment for other shows like the Married at First Sight, Love is Blind. Give those people actual like food or something. Don't fund another show. Learn how to fund your original shows. I don't know the case of Is It Cake, but with all the stuff going on with all these other shows, I think we could use our money a little better. It's just me. I haven't moved much in this last part because my entire lower half has turned into a cake, so I won't be moving anytime soon, and now I am tied to this couch, which is also a cake. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it to this point, I like you. Maybe. I am going to be making some changes to this channel, but I'm going to have a second channel by the same name, and I'm going to upload another thing. Unless I don't. I don't know. But thank you so much. Really, comment. Thank you to my friend who made this sweater. He is awesome, and I will link it down there. But I like him. I love this jacket. It's my favorite thing, and it's so soft. Buy it. Buy it in the name of me. Thank you. And I need to come up with a sign off. Bye.